If you ever get stuck trying to come up with content or create content, you need to check out this tool. This is called Chat GPT, and it uses AI to help you write captions, YouTube videos, podcasts, even create online course content. If you've been subscribed or following for a while now, you know that this is one of my favorite things, finding hacks to help us create content quickly and easily. This is essentially how we build our audience and build our business. And if you want a freedom-based business, then it's important that you leverage your time. If that resonates with you, you want to create good quality content, but you want to get off the content creation hamster wheel, make sure you subscribe because I post videos about that on this channel all the time. Now let's get into this tool. So you're going to want to go to chat.openai.com. I'm going to link it in the description box below as well. And you're going to come to this main screen here. You'll create your account, and then you're going to be brought to a screen that looks something like this. This is the main home screen as it is right now. I know that they're working on upgrading things and scaling things up. So this may have changed when you're watching this video, but for now, this is what it looks like. And what I want you to pay attention to is the first column there, which is examples, just to kind of give you an idea as to how to start using it, what types of prompts you can type in to get the AI to start working for you. And then I also want you to take note of the limitations. Note that it says that it may occasionally generate incorrect information, or it may occasionally produce harmful instructions or biased content. Now, I'm pointing this out because it's important that you don't just type things in and get information back from the AI and take it without vetting it yourself. Not only is this important because it may be incorrect, harmful, or biased, but this is also important because you still want your content to be authentically you, to come from you. So it's important that you take what it gives you, but then turn it into your own content with your own value, your own expertise, your own stories, examples from working with clients, whatever you want to inject into the content to make it yours. You might also get information back from the AI that doesn't quite fit your philosophy of things, or you may not agree with certain things. So make sure that you're always vetting whatever you get from this app. So now let's talk about how to actually use it. So you'll see at the bottom of the screen, there's a blinking cursor there. That is where you're going to type in your first prompt or your question to get an answer back from the AI. So I'm going to show you an example. Let's say that I'm a money coach and I want to help my clients develop an abundance mindset. Start thinking generally. Maybe we just want to start with, what is an abundance mindset? So I typed that in, and this is the paragraph that I got back. An abundance mindset is the belief that there is enough for everyone and that abundance rather than scarcity is the natural state of things. This type of mindset typically leads people to be more generous and willing to share with others, and to be more focused on growth and abundance in their own lives. It is the opposite of a scarcity mindset, which is based on the belief that there is never enough and that resources are limited. So if I was creating a YouTube video, a podcast episode, a blog post, this could be a really strong intro for me. I might want to add something at the very, very beginning as sort of a hook to draw people in before I get into the more nitty-gritty definition stuff. But this is at least getting my mind working instead of me staring at a blank screen, trying to come up with something from scratch or Googling things and kind of piecing things together. The difference is that the AI software actually puts things together in a more gelled format so that it starts to actually feel like a more cohesive piece of content. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to think about, okay, I've told them what an abundance mindset is. How do you actually cultivate an abundance mindset? This is the actual value part of it. So we go from having the hook to having an intro. Now we have value that we want to give. And so we usually want to give like points or tips. So I typed in, how do you cultivate an abundance mindset? And I got back 5 different tips. There are several ways to cultivate an abundance mindset. And then I have practice gratitude, take care of yourself, be open to new experiences and opportunities, be generous, and visualize abundance, along with a little description of each. So I can go ahead now and flesh those out. Of course, if I agree with them, I can add some others, tweak it as needed. But let's say I was really happy with this, I can go in and flesh it out. What I want to add, again, is my value, my unique opinions, my experiences, maybe stories from working with clients or my own stories to really make it my own, because that is where we really provide value for our clients. That's how we attract our ideal clients, is injecting our own authenticity, our own take on things, not just taking this and copy pasting it. Now, after we give the value, we might want to wrap up with some sort of conclusion. So what I typed in is, why is an abundance mindset important? And I got a pretty good conclusion here. You can pause the screen to see what the whole thing says, but it felt like a very good wrap up, even down to the last sentence here, which says, overall, an abundance mindset can help you lead a happier, more fulfilling life and to create abundance in all areas of your life. Now, again, going back to the example, I'm a money coach. So I might want to draw that back to money and building financial wealth or generational wealth or whatever it is that my ideal clients are seeking to do. But again, I have a framework here that I can now create longer YouTube video. I can create a podcast episode, a blog post, or if I wanted to just really condense it and keep it short, I can create an Instagram caption. I can create a Twitter thread based on the 5 different points that are here, or I could even go back to one of these points, and even one of these could become a piece of Instagram content that I can flesh out. But you can see that this app is really just giving me the ability to get my juices flowing and really get into things without, again, staring at a blank piece of paper or a blank cursor on my computer and trying to think of everything from scratch. Remember that your specific expertise, your opinions, your beliefs, your work with your clients, that is what is going to actually set you apart, because anybody can Google something and anybody can piece things together from things that they found on the internet, which is essentially what this AI is doing. But people need to hear from you. They want to hear your unique take. So make sure you're injecting that throughout and making sure that you're making this content your own, and take it and run with it. So give this a try. Let me know how it goes. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about using AI? Do you feel weird about it at all? Are you excited about it? Could you see the value of it? Could you see that it could save time? Or is it something that you're just, you know what, I'd rather just go back and just create my content my old way? Let me know in the comments below. This is such an interesting conversation. Make sure you subscribe so that you get my future videos, and I will see you in the next one.